Good everyone, and welcome back to Fresh Drop of Your Journey Day. And today we are going to be looking at this topic: perimeters of shapes. Perimeter of shapes. So this is the topic we are going to be looking at today. And before we start, please I will say you subscribe to this channel. For those of you who have not subscribed, for those of you who are subscribed, thank you. Please subscribe so you can get more of our wonderful videos that you can learn from, and also like our page on Facebook so you can learn from Facebook too, and invite your friends too to learn from this channel. So we're going to be moving to this topic quickly, and this is perimeters of shapes. So before we start with any calculation or anything, I would like to explain what perimeter means. So perimeter is the addition of the external sides or length of a particular shape, of any shape at all, either regular shapes or irregular shape. For example, I will use this board. This board has a shape which you all know as rectangle. This board is rectangular in shape, and if you were asked to calculate the perimeter of this board here, you will take the measurement of this side and the top side, the bottom side, and the other side or the other breadth. So perimeter is simply the addition of all the external sides, of any shape. The external sides of any shape. For example, you have a shape like triangle. All the external side, you have one side here, and one side below. So these are three external sides which a triangle have. So you are not concerned about the internal part, just the external part. No matter how big it is, you are not concerned about the internal part, but just the external length or the external side. So that is what perimeter is all about. So all you have to do is just know the external parts and then sum them up. You just know all the external parts and then add them up together. So I'll be taking my first example. You have example 1 here. So this is example 1. Let me take a square. You have a square. Now, before I solve this question, please, I would like to throw a light on something. For this mark, which you see that I placed by the side of the square, by the length of the square, please, in case you see this line, it means all the sides are equal. You can see here is one mark, one mark, one mark, one mark. It's showing you that this is equal to this is equal to this, and this is equal to this, because all of them have the same amount of marks. If here was 2 mark and here is 1 mark, it means they are not equal. But here it is 1 mark, 1 mark, 1 mark, and 1 mark, which shows all the sides are equal. So in case you see this, sometimes they might not give you numbers. They might just tell you here is 5, and they won't give you numbers here. But it actually means that here, here are the same. So you actually know all of them are 5. So for some questions like that, just in case you come across questions like that, in which you have a number here, but you don't have number in the rest side, and they marked it like this, it's trying to tell you that all the sides are equal. So those are how some confusing questions come. So they are not really hard. You just have to know that all the sides are actually equal. So you don't start wondering where the rest number go to. They did not go anywhere. So now let's quickly solve this question. Like I said, perimeter is the adding up of all the external sides of a particular shape or object. Now you can see that this shape here, which is a square, has 4 sides: the top, the side, and the bottom. Now what do you simply do? You just add up all of them. Now you simply have the perimeter equal to the first side you have 5, plus the second side you have 5, plus the third side you have 5, plus the last side you have 5. Now what will our answer be? Our answer will simply give us 20, and you know there is centimeters, so you simply put your centimeter there. So you can see what we simply did. We just added up the first, the second, the third, and the fourth, which are all the sides that we have here. Mind you, if it's a shape that has 5 sides, you must add up all the 5. You must add up all the numbers of sides you can see. You must add up everything to get the total perimeter, unless the answer will be wrong. So let's take another example. You have an example like this. Okay, let's take a triangle. You have a triangle, and they said here is 5 centimeter, here is 7 centimeter, and here is 9 centimeter. Now, as you can see here, this is a triangle which has 3 sides, and they gave you all values of the 3 sides: 5 centimeter, 7 centimeter, and 9 centimeter. This is 5 centimeter, 7 centimeter, and 9 centimeter. As easy as that, the perimeter of the shape is to sum up all the external sides of the shape. How many external sides can you see? 3. 1, 2, 3. And they gave you the values of all 3 sides. So what do? You simply sum up this side, and this side. So you have perimeter is equal to 5 plus 7 plus 9. What will this give us now? 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 plus 9 is 12 plus 9 is 21. So what do you simply get here? We have 21. They are all in centimeters, so you have centimeter. So it is as easy as this to find the perimeter of any shape. For any shape they give you, the only thing you have to do is just sum up the sides. For any shape, you just have to sum up the side. The only shape and the next which I'm going to do is circle, and that one is the only shape which involves a formula to find the perimeter. It's the only shape which involves a formula to find. Now I'll simply do that so you know how to find the perimeter of any circle. Now for our third example here, we have a circle like this. Okay, sorry about that. Don't mind my circle. Now we have a circle like this, and we are asked to find the perimeter of this circle. First of all, before we solve this thing, I'll be giving you the formula of perimeter. The formula of perimeter of a circle is this. The perimeter of a circle, is equal to 2 pi r. Now this is it. The formula of the perimeter of a circle is equal to 2 pi r. What does 2 mean? 2 is just a number there. 2. You already know 2. Pi is a constant value which is equal to, this is your pi, is equal to 22/7 or 3.142. Now this is your pi. It's equal to 22/7 or 3.142 or 3.142. This is the value you use for solving pi. Any question which comes with pi is just a constant value. So any question which comes with pi, you put in any of this number to solve. You don't find pi. This is a constant value for pi. So this is just your answer. There's no need to start looking for they did not give me pi in my question. No, they don't give it. Some questions they show you, but some they don't show you. You just have to know it as this. And now your arrow means radius. They usually give you in the question. They usually give you in the question or the shape of the circle, which is this. And you already know that a radius is equal to half of the diameter. This from here to here is your radius. So now, this is the formula for solving the perimeter of a circle. And we are going to be taking one example now quickly. To find this perimeter of a circle. Now, imagine this example. Okay, let's just use this shape. You have a question like this. They gave you a radius of 2. They gave you a radius of 2. And they said find the perimeter of the circle. The perimeter. I told you the perimeter of any shape is the external side. Now you can see this external side. This external side here, which is also called the circumference of the circle, that is what we are looking for. This external side, which is also called the circumference of the circle, is what we are about to find. That is the external side, and that is what we are going to be looking for. So they gave you a shape like this, a circle, and they said the radius is 2. So they said find the perimeter. So you simply apply the formula, which is this 2 pi r. So what do you do next? You put everything you have into the formula. Now, the perimeter of a circle is equal to 2 times what? You know your pi. I gave you the constant values of pi. You have 3.142 times your radius, which they gave you in the question, as 2. Now we're going to be solving perimeter equal to 2 times 2, which is 4. And now 4 times 3.142. When you do this, you get your final answer. And what will it be? P is equal to 4 times 3.142 is 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 4 is 16. You put down 6, you carry 1. 4 times 1 is 4 plus this one is 5. Then you have your point. 4 times 3 is what? 12. So this is 12.568. So our perimeter, which is the P, is equal to 12.568. So that is how we find the perimeter of circle. We simply use the formula, which we have 2 pi r. I told you it is the only perimeter, or the only shape which work with this a constant formula to find its perimeter. For other shapes which just have their normal sides, like for other shapes, you just simply sum up the sides. You simply sum up the sides to get the perimeter. But for the circle, actually, there is no point which you can just easily sum up. So they usually give the radius, and you just use this formula. You have to know the formula. So that is it about perimeters. It is not that a complex topic. It's just the summation of external sides of a shape. So for the ones which are more complex are actually areas and volumes. They are not that hard, but just a little bit more complex than perimeter. Perimeter is very easy. Just the summing up of the sides of objects or shape, whether irregular or non-regular. So thank you for watching this video, and I really appreciate. I hope you enjoyed it. And for those of you who do not understand clearly, I will give some more examples in the next video. I will give some more examples, and I will be showing you some ways in which some questions could come out that may look confusing or challenging, and I'll be showing you how to tackle them. And also, please subscribe to this channel, invite your friends too to learn from this channel. Thank you and goodbye.